For me personally, the personal work thing has been the more important thing. So it's really important to do this personal work thing, as you say, not being paid, to get the ball rolling. But then after that, I learned that the work I was doing in my off time for free was getting me the attention and was leading to the jobs, which is not normally what people would think. And I think that's probably more common than the other thing. If you do work at like Blizzard, those companies we mentioned, like if you did work on the game of the year of that year, and then it's in your portfolio, then you're probably good. But still, like, it helps. I think personal work keeps you sharp. It also, as I mentioned, it helps you get emotions and satisfactions and things that you don't get at work. I mean, you shouldn't get them because it's different. It's for a different purpose. So if you are someone who is interested in trying a new thing and you're not given that opportunity at work, then you should, why don't you try it at home? But also I think it helps you steer your career. That's how I've looked at it. Like if I'm working on a sci-fi-ish game or a realistic game, then in my personal time, I'm going to do different things from that. So it feels fresh. It feels interesting to me. It feels like I'm getting things out, because maybe like at work, you're given direction. Like, you can't just be like, well, what if they look like this, and they're like, that's not what we want to do. And I'm like, good point. So at home, I can just do whatever I want. And sometimes that leads to work that ends up being interesting from other people's point of view, and they contact you. And another thing I found interesting, I don't want to muddy up the water. If students are listening to this, I've told this to some other people too. It's just something that's interesting. But once I got examples that were production work, I stopped doing that because it's a drag doing production work, for free. Like that is literally my job. So what I find more enjoyable is just making models and work and stuff, but I don't care about technical things. I just do it. It's fast and dirty, and it doesn't matter because it's not in a production. Why put all those kind of restrictions that take so much time? But then those works then started to become my most standout work, and I would get contacted from people. So like I'm not making game art now, and I will get contacted by game companies. And they're like, hey, do you want to make games? So I think that's a little funny. Like I didn't think that when I was younger. We definitely think like we have to do a character and we have to have the wireframe and we have to do this and we have to do that. As long as you can do some examples of like, hey, I can do production quality work, that, and people are like, yeah, we could use that in our game. We could tell him to do blah, 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 or tell her to shave off a few polygons. Then that's it. You don't have to keep doing production work that like could drop in. Honestly, it's more important that visually it's interesting, it's shareable, people, it gets some kind of reaction so you can stand out from the crowd.
Thanks for listening to the CG Spectrum podcast. For more on this episode, visit us at cgspectrum.com/podcast. Check out our show notes where you'll find links to our guests and more behind the scenes. And if you're enjoying the show, please like, rate, review, and subscribe wherever you're listening, or share this episode with someone who might like it. See you next time.